Hey friends, welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Ashley, and today I just wanted to do a little bit of cleaning around the house, and I thought I would take you guys along with me. This is later in the evening, and this is the week of spring break for the kiddos, so I wanted to try to stay on top of the cleaning as much as I possibly could, because if your kids are anything like my kids and they're home for a while or for a week at a time, the house can just become a disaster really quick. So like I said, I just wanted to kind of stay on top of the cleaning and also take down the Easter decorations. But before I do all that, I'm going to go ahead and soak this casserole dish. I cooked barbecue chicken in it the day before, and I just let it sit there and I did not clean it, and it definitely needed to be cleaned. It was like stuck on there. So I'm using this Grab Green. It's a cookware and bakeware pod that you just put in the dish and you let it sit there and soak. I've used it before in some pots and it works really well, and you guys will see how it works in this casserole dish, if it works or not, later on in the video. But while that is soaking, I decided to go ahead and move into the dining room and start taking down all of the Easter decorations, because Easter was this past weekend, and I usually leave it up a little bit longer just because I know the kids like it, but I wanted to go ahead and just take it all down because I had time in the day, and when I had the time to do it, I wanted to go ahead and get it down. Ryder is in there helping me, and you will randomly see a little light shining every once in a while. That's because he's playing with a flashlight. I do apologize, but that's what was keeping him happy, so I let him continue playing with it, even though I knew it was going to be in the video. So I'm sorry if that's a distraction, but he was so cute running around playing with his little flashlight. He thought it was so funny shining it on the walls.
Love is like a roller coaster, but I'm trying to hold on. I don't want it to stop. Even though we fight sometimes and it feels like a war zone, I still care about us. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, I know that it's difficult dealing with emotions, but I want you to.
So now that I've finished up with the dining room, I wanted to go ahead and just share all the products that I'm going to be using in today's video. Sometimes I forget to mention them or show them to you guys, so I thought I would just throw this clip in so that way you'll know the products that I'm using. But now we are moving on to the entryway table, and I'm just going to go ahead and take all the Easter decor down and dust it, and then use the Mrs. Meyer's wood cleaner to clean it.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting glass after glass. I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately.
So now I'm going to go ahead and take down all the Easter decor off the mantle, and this always makes me sad because this is my favorite spot to decorate for all of the holidays, and I think it's because it's like the main focus point when you walk into our house, so it's what your eyes are drawn to. So I love decorating this space, but it does make me really sad when I take it down because then it just looks bare. It's not decorated really any after that, so once the holidays are over with, it just looks bare to me. So I'm in the hunt to find a few new pieces to just kind of give it a fresh new look, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit and make it look more pleasant when you walk into the house, and like I said, just give it a fresh new look. I will say, when I was done taking down all the Easter decor, Madison came downstairs and she was like, Easter was just yesterday and you've already taken all this stuff down. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh my gosh, well, what's the next holiday? And I was like, it's Memorial Day and then 4th of July. And she's like, well, that's like so far away and we don't even really decorate for those. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So I know that we won't really decorate again really good until fall. So I'm really excited to find a few new pieces to kind of keep up until then, like I said, just to give the space a new fresh look. But now I'm going through this container and just taking out a few pieces that we no longer use to decorate with anymore. They're just taking up space and I'm ready to go ahead and get rid of them. This is the container that I keep all like the Valentine decorations in, Easter, St. Patrick's Day. There's a few 4th of July pieces in here and just some random stuff. So I just needed to go through it and get rid of a good bit of it because there's a lot of things that we did not use the past like 2 years and they're just taking up space. So before I put all the Easter stuff back in, I wanted to go ahead and clean it out really good.
No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, no. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here.
So I decided to go ahead and pick up all of Ryder's toys and put them away. He is actually still awake. It's past his bedtime already, but he was playing so good with the brothers in the playroom, so I just let him stay up with the older boys and play a little bit longer. And while he was in there, I thought it was like the perfect opportunity to go ahead and clean up his huge mess that he makes every single day in the living room and put up all of his toys. I will say once I was done doing it, he did come in there and make a little bit more of a mess, but it wasn't too bad. I was able just to pick it up really quick before heading upstairs. Once I was done picking up his toys, I went ahead and moved into the kitchen, and I started by taking all of the dinner plates and putting them next to the sink so that way I could load them up in the dishwasher. But before I did that, I wanted to go ahead and try to tackle that casserole dish that you guys saw in the very beginning of the video. I will say that the pods worked a little bit, but not as good as it worked when I used them in a pot that I had in a pan that I used before to cook in. It cleaned those really good and it was so easy to get all this stuff off of those, but for some reason it did not work that well in this casserole dish. I had trouble scrubbing it all off. I used the Dawn Power Wash and that still didn't really work. It worked a little bit, but not as well as I wanted it to. I ended up having to put it in the dishwasher, and I'll say that when I took it out the next day, it still was dirty, and I had to use a knife to scrape everything off.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lack and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone.
Now that I'm done rinsing off all of the plates in the sink, I'm going to go ahead and load them up in the dishwasher. And once I get done with that, I'm going to put away all of our dinner leftovers and put them in the refrigerator, and then clean out the pots and pans and load them into the dishwasher as well.
Yeah. I've been all around the world, every city, every place. Always been a restless girl, but now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You were only like a friend. Till we met.
Now that I've put away the dinner leftovers and I've taken care of all of the dishes in the sink, I'm going to go ahead and take care of all this clutter that's on our counters and put away everything where it belongs. Once I'm done doing that, I'm going to use the Method Granite Cleaner and wipe down all the countertops.
Even when my teardrops start to dry, even when the sun begins to shine again, taking all the advice there is and none of it has helped. Experience has made me realize that I won't build my life on empty words. Being so damn naive, it only hurts. I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs, I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Looking back on how I used to be, I always thought that love was made for me. Oh well, I was just as blue-eyed as the sky could ever be. Loving you has made me realize I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to.
Once I was finished wiping down the countertops in the kitchen, I went ahead and wiped down the dining room table using the Method Wood Cleaner. And then that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope I was able to give you a little bit of motivation to do something small around your house today. Don't forget to like this video. It really helps our channel out. Leave a comment down below. We love chatting and getting to know everyone. And if you haven't already hit that red subscribe button, please do so and join our YouTube family. We would love to have you on this journey with us. If you're already a part of this journey, we just want to say thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. We hope you guys all have a great day. And once again, thanks for watching. Bye, friends.
Every time we touch, I